Hi, I'm Ed Villanueva. Welcome to the Restaurant Guide, where we check out some of the best places to eat in the area. Today we're going to go visit Tony Simmons from Pagosa Brewing Company. Hi Tony, thanks for joining me in the brewery here.
Hi Ed, how are you?
I'm great. So listen, here we are in the brewery, the production center for Pagosa Brewing Company, and I'd like you to describe some of the aspects that goes on here.
Oh sure. Well, we're a microbrewery and a brew pub, which means we have a full restaurant. We brew everything that you drink here on premise.
Right.
We have between 10 or 14 different styles of beer, and each one is different, from light to dark, from malty to bitter, the whole gambit of beers.
So the one beer that interests me is your coconut porter. That beer, you know, when I drink it, I'm picking up nuances of chocolate, coconut. Tell me about that.
Sure. Actually, like I said, it's a porter, and we take hand-toasted coconut, real coconut, and put it in throughout the brewing process, right. And that gives it that very unique flavor. There's hints of chocolate, but we don't add chocolate to it. It's just really the dark roasted malt adds that sort of bittersweet kind of flavor to it, which actually I think is a nice counterpoint to the sweetness of the coconut.
Right.
And it has wonderful connections with food, especially Asian foods. For the launch of the beer, we had a special coconut shrimp that night, and it worked really, really well.
So you do food out of here, and you try to use your beer in the food products that you make. Tell me about that.
Oh, sure, Eddie. Yeah, we have kind of a beer-themed cuisine going on. So a lot of the foods have beer actually cooked into it, which really adds a nice flavor touch to it, a nice flavor hook, as you might say.
Yeah.
So a lot of beers actually really tie in well. So, for instance, the barbecue sauce has some of our Poor Richard's beer in it.
Okay.
So that beer goes really well because those two flavors really complement each other nicely.
Gotcha. So what beer do you use in your pizza crust, and what aspect does it play in the pizza crust?
Well, beer gives a nice malty component to it. It gives the crust a nice rise and a nice bite to it. And I would say actually the pale ale or the IPA goes really well with that pizza.
I really appreciate you taking the time with us to show us your brewery. What I'm really excited about now is going into the beer garden. So why don't we talk about that?
Sure. We've got a festival tent. We've got a full-size stage for live music, and Farrago Market Cafe does a full restaurant menu for us.
So why don't we go out there and take a look at that?
Okay, let's head out and get a beer, Eddie.
Okay.